Want to see if there's an open adit here. Bottom of this ore bin, top of this ore bin rather.
Yeah, there's an adit with rails.
Adit with rails.
Yeah. So we'll get our stuff.
Okay, here's the ore bin. Looks like there's another ore bin, another adit up there, so it probably goes in and goes up. And here's our waste pile. It's fairly sizable, isn't it? I mean, for kind of out here where we are. Here's the hole. So the tracks come here. Of course, the waste would have gone off that way. All right. These are all small mines. Probably want to look for snakes at the entrance. I don't know. More tumbleweeds. They yanked up the rail from in here. Ooh, hotness. Hotness. It's like false floor.
Big time.
False floor.
False floor city. How's it feel?
It's rock solid.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is solid.
Ooh.
Ooh, dude, there's a battery for you. You wanna
This is kind of cool.
place your current one?
Stalls holding the thing together. There's our ore chute from our workings above. And it's actually a little incline stopage here. Look at this.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of a slice going down through here. Very nice. Very nice. I kind of like it. Wow. Let me just get some video, then we'll. Wow, it actually goes down a ways. I mean, they took some material out of here.
Yes, this one's not small.
Look at that. That is classy.
But I don't think it's continuous.
What do you mean?
I think it's in different sections. So I don't think we can walk out in front of the mountain.
Oh, you mean go all the way through and come out?
Yeah.
The other side? No.
I'm sure the ore body does, but because there's some big stope rooms, I don't know that we can,
Well, it looks
get across.
caved right here.
Oh yeah, it looks not great. Can you go up? I'm not seeing much down.
Wow.
Down, but
This is a trip.
there's definitely stuff above us.
I bet you that right there is ore in that pillar.
Yeah.
I bet they left that pillar there.
Yeah.
That's an ore-bearing pillar. You can see they did leave several pillars in here. I mean, the wood can't hold the whole mountain together. This is cool.
What do you think, Foxy?
What, to go up there?
Yeah. It looks like the only way.
Try and go up and over.
Well, who knows? I don't know what's up there. It definitely goes up a spell.
Yeah, I think we should investigate it. It's solid. That pillar right there is not going anywhere.
Well, it's nice that the wood's not, well, mostly not splitting.
The wood's in great shape.
Yeah, I see like one or two that are not great, but yeah, most of them are real nice.
Look at this like little square set area right here.
Yeah.
I think I need to go get the Mavica and the bag full of floppy disks.
Oh, you're gonna bust out the
The new technology, you bet. A lot of wedges. I wish I had a wide angle lens on this camera. I think, hold on, I think we... It's a raise. And it's a cribbed raise. But it's not a cut and fill mine. They didn't leave the waste in here. I guess maybe it never got big enough for them to want to leave the waste in here. So I wonder where they were hoisting the stuff from below us up here.
Well, this has to go to that stove that we saw that. That like when it's going down.
Well, what the?
Yeah, that area's caved, dude. Is that a ladder?
Yeah, it's like a ladder.
See, look at how this is all caved right here.
Oh, you know what? Tracks went over here. Maybe the winch was in here. Anyway, we're going to go out and get the big light, big floodlight, and a better camera. Come back. All right, so we're going to go back in here and get some video of this with this camera. And we initially looked at this on the outside, and probably just an adit that goes back 500 feet or so. Pretty high elevation, huffing and puffing for air, carrying all this weight. But this mine is kind of interesting because it's like a big incline stope, and they left some ore-bearing pillars in here. And there's some cave-ins, but it's like an indoor forest. There's so many stalls and lumber, so much lumber in here. Not really any square set, but a couple little square set areas. Okay, so this is the first thing we come across, which is an ore chute. And I got the big floodlight, so we'll light this up real good. But he went down. Okay, do you hear me? Okay, what'd you say?
So I went down a ways, and it's caved in. It curves, then it's like caved, but it might be caved at a level. So I didn't go all the way down to the level, but I just wanted to see what you want to do.
So you think there's levels below this?
It looks like there's one.
Well, yeah, there'd have to be something because there's nothing outside to hoist it up. So they were having to hoist it up in here.
That's right. It'd have to be right here.
But you can't go any further?
Yeah, I can.
You want to check it out a little bit?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to come down right now. I want to get some video of this lumber yard up here.
All right, well, do you want me to go check it out?
Yeah, go check it out.
Okay.
A lot of wedges. And this whole place is just basically all these, I guess these stalls are kind of holding the place together. You could see they left a pillar in there. That looks almost like a false floor up there. Actually, this is called cribbing when you stack the wood like that. That's what that's called. Cribbing. And look at all of the wedges they got in there to keep the wood tight. And then over here, we're thinking about climbing up through there. I really like this zigzag. And it's just like look at that, that's just incredible. It like bends, it turns up there. Wow, he's been down there a while. He must have, that level must go. Interesting. So what'd you find? You were down there for a while.
Yeah.
Is it worth coming down?
Yes.
It's worth coming down.
I'm afraid to tell you.
Or car?
No equipment or anything. But it goes down this kind of loose slope to a level, and the level doesn't go any far. It's only probably like 50 feet or 100 feet or something. But there's a winze that goes down. It's a laddered winze, and it goes down. I couldn't see the bottom because it curves.
Okay.
But it goes down at least, I'd say 50 feet, if not more. I was really surprised.
Did you go down it?
No. No, I just walked around. It's a little rotten down there. That noise was I hit a board that was on the roof, and it fell down. So, the ladders look really solid, but it's a little dicey down here.
Okay.
I don't know, you should take a look at them, see what you think. But I was coming back up just to, see what's going on.
Is it worth roping it and going down?
You might think so.
Well, is there a winch or something at the top?
No.
How are they getting the stuff up then?
Great question.
So there's more to this than we're seeing.
Yeah, I couldn't see there's no equipment.
Because that waste pile out there is not, that waste pile would not be worthy of the size of this.
That's right.
So there's another exit to this somewhere else.
Yeah, that pile outside is not big enough for all this rock.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
So this is where, I think that's where I came in. So I came in there. There's a piece of drill steel. That's the winze.
That stuff is down there?
Yeah,
The back?
that's down there.
That's the winze right there. Huh?
Yeah, it's looking down.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's the last picture. Yeah. And what's a kind of bummer is, like I said, it's recurved. So you come in from this side, you come in from the top, and you have to approach it. So, and then it curves beneath you as you go down. So it's just like
That's in here too.
down the bottom of that. It goes, so I couldn't see the bottom, but it goes a ways.
Right.
It's at least 4 or 5 ladders down, so.
Well, is it worth roping it?
Let you decide. I don't know. The ladders look solid. So I don't know.
Well, I got the gear to rope it. So did we want to try and...
But yeah, I
You-
mean, probably should be roped.
You want to try and go up over here?
Sure.
You're going to run up here. And I'm...
Run might be overstating it. You want me to go up there? Or you're gonna.
Yeah, go ahead. I got way too much weight.
Oh, you're not gonna go?
Not right now, not with all this lighting crap. I got to drop some of it if I'm... How heavy is it? 15, 20 pounds. The problem is it's hanging on my neck.
Yeah. Oh, that's with the camera, right? I always have to mess with the camera. So.
All right, I'll stand by. Okay, he's still going up. He said that all this right here is a cave-in, which is what we suspected. So this used to continue on, but the timbers just couldn't handle it anymore. Yeah, I see you there. So is that the top? Are you at the top?
I see daylight. I see daylight coming in.
So it blows all the way through to the surface.
Yeah, right there. See where my flashlight is?
Yeah.
If I move away, I don't know if you can see it, but there's just the faintest bit of daylight.
Wow, so this thing is just a big stope.
No, but there's like a lot of gaps in my path here.
Right, just come back down.
Yeah, so it's like I'm gonna need some wings to get across here.
Okay, so what we're doing here is you can't really see it, but we're taking rope down here. The winds is right at the bottom of this, so we're taking rope down. We're gonna tie it off up here, maybe rebelay it down there if needed. And I got harness, and I'll probably go down there. I noticed part of my harness is missing. The chest ascender is missing, so I'm going to probably just use a pressic knot and maybe the hand ascender as safety backup.
You're picking up all kinds of dirt and stuff.
Okay, so we go down here about, what do you say, 100 feet? And then we go down the winds.
Yeah.
And this is not ideal, but as a safety line, this being at the bottom, there's no way that we would pull that out, and that wood's in good shape. This is mainly a backup. I'm not rappelling full weight on this. All right, so this is definitely like a incline winds. I don't think it ever went to the surface. And here's the ladder right here. And we got some goods right there, don't we? Okay, so this is a false floor, right?
Yep. Big time.
Okay.
This board, that top board's loose.
Yeah, I see what you mean. The ladder looks good, but oh. Of course. I'm tied off about 100 feet up. This is not ideal, but this ladder looks extremely good. This is just kind of backup. And I don't see anything down here that I would, maybe this board right here,
What's that?
rebelay off of that. What do you think? Should I rebelay it? If I tie it right here,
Are you talking about the main one?
yes, this
Yeah.
board here,
Mm-hmm.
that would, if I do fall and I load it up, it's going to pull straight down on that, and I think that
Correct,
can
but
handle.
it's pushing straight down on the false floor though, that you're standing on.
Well, but it's wedged into it's wedged into the sides here too.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think?
It's your call.
Rebelay it or just go for it the way it is?
Well, that would give you some altitude, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, all it would do is it would, if I fell, it would alleviate this, the length of stretch.
It might not be a bad idea. Your call.
Okay. But then the other thing is if this thing fails, then this whole thing crashes down and we all die. So
That's correct.
I'll pause that when you look.
Okay.
Well,
All right, that's better.
you can see the bottom.
You can?
Yeah, it's not that far. Okay, so this is the very bottom. This is the very bottom, and we go this way. It looks like it just run into a face. Yeah, that doesn't go anywhere. So, just looking back. At the winds, and there's going up the winds. You can see there. Wow, we have an ore chute here. Here's a airline. Holy crap, there's rail down here. So it goes that way, it goes this way to another. This goes all the way to an incline, another incline. You know what? There is no way all of this went up that and came down that little thing I just climbed down. There's no way. This has to come out somewhere else. Like, it just keeps going. Look at this. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm not going to go through that. But look at, there's someone tied that off. Let me go the other way. And the other thing is there's good air flowing through here. There's air blowing at me right now. Like this just keeps going. And there's air blowing at me. Okay, I have a feeling, and I'm probably wrong with this, but I have a feeling that this comes out on the other side of the mountain because I've been walking forever. Wow, there it is. I have walked all the way through the mountain, and I'm curious to see where I'm going to come out. Wow. So he's back there halfway, sitting there waiting for me halfway up. And you can hear the wind blowing in here. And where am I coming out? Okay, so let's walk about a mile back in here and then go back up that ladder and get to him where he's waiting for me.
So he went down, and I'm hanging out right here, but I can't see him because I kick rocks down on him, so. Figure I'd show you around a little bit. Yeah. This pole. Big false floor right there. Some stuff right there. Paraphernalia. Yeah, I just can't get over there. I'll kick too much rocks and stuff on him. So.
Okay, so I think I'm getting back to where I came down because I'm starting to get into the ore body because here's the ore chute. So the ore body was much much more easily accessed from where I came out. So they must have been taking pay rock. Oh crap. Okay, this I want to come back to and go down. Absolutely. There are still wires running, or cables. Okay, so there's that incline, and then where I came down wasn't that way. It's right here. So they were dumping all the pay rock down this ore chute. You hear me? You hear me? Okay, we want to pull the rope up. I don't need it. These ladders are great. Rock solid. And I don't want to deal with this rope getting caught. So let me tell you about this thing. We got this thing all backwards.
What do you mean?
I went down.
Yeah.
And walked an adit that ran probably 4,000 feet, punched out on that side of the mountain.
You daylighted?
Wide open on a huge waste rock pile.
You daylighted?
I daylighted big time. And we got this all wrong.
Oh man, that's
this
funny.
right here, this thing that's plugged up here, this is
Yeah.
an ore chute to take the pay rock out.
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting about this is at the bottom of this, there's maybe 100 feet of drift. Then there's another incline going down.
Oh no, really? Nice.
And it's in beautiful shape.
Okay. Dude, you walked
So
out.
I did.
You
I
walked-
it went
Clear on the other side of the mountain.
that way, then it punched out, no fence, no nothing, just boom.
Interesting.
So I think we need to camp there and come in and go down the next one.
All right, we'll go check it out.
Yeah, it's this is a big mine. I mean, it's fair sized for
Yeah,
what we anticipated from coming in that little thing in the back.
yeah.
We're going about it the wrong way. But the air is blowing in and then blowing up and blowing out.
Well, I don't really feel
It's like a wind tunnel down below.
really. Yeah,
when
because
you're walking through that drift.
because right now I'm watching the dust and it's drifting upwards right
Yes.
now, but very slowly. Not strong.
All right. All right, so this is the ore body right here, right? So this punches all the way up to the surface. And then they were dropping the ore down there and pulling it out the front. And this back here must have just been access to get waste rock out or something like that. Because obviously this is the ore body and they were not taking it. Well, they had an ore bin, so maybe they were taking it down both places. I don't know.
Yeah, but this orbit's small.
Yeah, that ore bin's small. But it's a pretty big mine. They might have been taking it down two places at once. Anyway, let's get out of here. Alrighty, campsite.
I'm done now.
All right, day number 2. We're about ready to pack up and head over to the main haulage and go down that. Why do I have this song stuck in my head? All right, day number 2. We're back here. This is where I came out yesterday. After we went in the top, we're going to go in here and try and go down that kind of incline winds. Going to crack open. Going to start the day with a Crystal Pepsi, and I don't even drink this sugary shit. Today, we're going to take my little walkie-talkies that some company sent me to review. That way we not trying to yell through these 100-foot areas. Yeah, big waste rock pile here. Big waste rock pile. Alright, we're about to go in, day number 2. We did something pretty unique here. I put my Wi-Fi hotspot in this tree, and then I did a Facebook live stream and walked down the portal a couple 100 feet and was answering questions and no one could figure out what was going on. It was pretty interesting. The Mine Explorers Facebook page. One of the Mine Explorers people created a Facebook page and I didn't want anything to do with it, but I'm starting to enjoy it, I guess you could say. So we're going to go in and we're going to go back to that incline winds and go down that. Alright, so we've come across a dead petrified bat. I guess it got hung up. Yeah, its leg is looped around the wire. Interesting, we're getting into the workings again here. Alright, so we're now in the actual workings because here's oh, nice, that ladder's roached a little bit. You could get up that, it's not that steep.
Yeah.
So let me show you. So yesterday, Look at that beautiful fault. Look at that beautiful fault wall. It's just a straight, flat, almost like it was manufactured. That's probably what they were following, was the fault. Okay, so yeah, this is the incline. We're going to go down this. Not very steep, is it?
No.
You can see the level right there.
Is there a
You,
side?
you could see it right there,
On the side? Left side? Or are you talking all the way down?
all the way down. Yeah, light it up down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
I see, yeah.
first level right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so come over here.
Yeah. A little bit of carbide on the wall right there.
Yep. They had to have some type of hoist at the top of this thing.
Yeah. That's odd that I don't really, unless it was up there, there's an anchor up there.
Well, yeah, it's possible it was up there.
That's really strange.
But this looks like a pretty big operation. I mean, if you look at the length of this haulage tunnel and then all of this in here, I mean, there's a lot of stuff missing. There's probably electrical right here.
Right.
And
But
yes.
the layout is weird, because normally you'd have like, some kind of winch or hoist or something right here. Something.
anyway, let me show you this.
Yeah.
Right there is where I came down on rope yesterday. See, that's the chute from above.
All right, hold on, let me walk over there. Laddered.
Yeah, it's laddered.
It's laddered in the chute.
Yeah, that's why I had you pull the rope back up after I had inspected the ladder.
Uh-huh.
Because there's too many places for the rope to get caught.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, this wood is in excellent shape.
Yeah. There.
All right, so we're going to take this direction for a second. And I know I'm swinging around fast, but that direction there kind of follows this fault, which I kind of think is what they were, maybe the ore body ran along the fault. And that fault is cutting diagonally up through the mountain. Interesting colors, and it's
Yeah.
kind of damp and stale in here.
Yeah, the smell changed.
Look at the color change. It's almost like there was water or something sitting in here.
Yeah. But I don't see how that could be because we didn't go through it. There's nothing.
And it's look at the rust.
Yeah. How could it have sat in here?
I don't know.
There's nothing holding it back from the rest of the line.
Yeah, there is some, this is a little bit damp and musty and caustic. Now look at this, the color just changed.
You can crawl over that.
You want to go crawl over that?
I will take a look. Oh man.
Yeah, this is all the timber in here's rotten because the lack of airflow, volume of airflow, and air is kind of caustic in here. Yeah, let's.
There's rails on the other side that go probably another 20, 30 feet, and I can see a wall. So it's the face.
Oh, that's the face down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this wood, yeah, that wood is rotten.
Yeah, I've seen that wood. Pick up a big piece. And this was what, a 6x6?
It's pretty big timber.
Well.
It's not going to crack in half, dude. It's too thick for that.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Try and break it. Lean it up.
Hit against something? It's pretty thick. I don't want to make too much dust.
Yeah, but the rotten timbers, lack of airflow.
Yeah, there's no airflow in here.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Not low oxygen, but it's just damp and stuffy. You know, I never really panic about the safety of a mine when you see beer cans all over the place, because that would suggest that people are coming in here that are not serious, and obviously they didn't. There's another beer can. I mean, there's a 24 pack over there. So this is, you know, if people are, what's this, a 40?
Oh yeah?
Oh no, that's Crystal Geyser. Who would carry a glass bottle of sparkling water 4,000 feet into a mine?
Discriminating taste.
All right, let's go. All right, you got your radio with you, right?
Yeah.
You want to give me a holler on the radio when you get to the bottom? That's a neat picture. Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
So I'm at the spot where we thought was the bottom and we thought was the level, but it's not.
You want me to come down to you? Okay, stand by. Wait for me. All right, so there's the that is the bottom, confirmed, huh?
Yeah.
That does not turn that,
No, it turns. Goes around the corner.
but it bottoms out right there.
Yeah, that's the end of the incline.
Okay. So, I don't know, how far down would you say we are? 100 feet, maybe?
Vertical. So yeah, it did it right there. I'm kind of surprised.
There's air pipe going down there, though.
Right, the air pipe ends about 20 feet up, and it just ends in like a sump. You can see they drill into the face, but they just stop.
So they just stopped development. But I see the air pipe. Well, come on up here so we can look at the stope.
Yeah, okay.
No, I just... Okay, so the bottom was right there, and the grease can there. So right here, it looks like this continuing maybe that fault wall, huh? More of this lovely shoring. It's lovely. But anyway, try and get to where I can show this. This has got to be the bottom.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a drift that goes. There is a drift that goes through there. So this. Here, can you? There's the incline right there. And yes, there is a drift that continues through this. And this has got to be the bottom of the stope. This is the bottom of the forest. And the same thing, a ton of these timbers with tons of wedges. Let's see if we could continue down through there. Yeah, we can't. I mean, there's a drift through here. Or it's the bottom of the stope, I'm not sure. And there's like false floors up above me. But it's the same thing, it's that angled continuation of that angled ore body. Ooh, and there's water in here. Water. Sorry, the color temperature changed. I switched lights. And it says infinite, so. This is it. This is the end of the line. This is where they stopped working.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. So this thing right here continues all the way up to the surface. Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna get a shot of this too.
Yeah. This continues all the way up to the surface where we started. Yeah, this is incredible. It's just a big, oh, look at that one. You know, what's interesting, there's air blowing through here too. So the air is blowing straight up all the way to the surface. But this is it. That's the end of the line right there. They called it quits. So I wonder if this piece of rope here is from a bosun's chair. Did you see that?
No. Where was that?
Piece of hemp rope right here.
Yeah, I see the rope, but what do you mean? Where would the chair be though?
Well, that's what they do. They tie the rope onto these stalls and they hang on it. You know, those chairs with a slit.
I gotcha, yeah.
And then that's how they mine it.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah, look up bosun's chair if you don't know. I had to be educated on the subject myself. It was like they hang on a 5-foot piece of rope up in the middle of the...
Yeah. These old photos.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard it called that. You going up this ladder?
Well, where's the ladder go?
Good question. Oh.
One thing, the different color temperature lights do give it a little bit of an interesting character.
Yeah. Real tricky right here.
This
This is a narrow ledge.
Lumberyard mine. So I've got a name for this place based on what we've just seen, kind of. The Defeat.
Indeed.
Defeat. The Defeat mine. Does that work?
Yeah.
All right, I think we can call this video a wrap, right?
Yeah.
Get up and out of here. The airflow is amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
How it pulls the air down and then back up to stope as the heat rises, as it heats the air and it rises.
Yeah, nice airflow through here.
Here's my thought. So I think that these rails went all the way down originally. Okay? You can see see the nail holes in the wood? You can see where the rail was sitting. So I think they were using full-size ore cars maybe.
Yeah.
No transfer. There was no transfer of ore. This is a check. This is like a one-way clutch, right? So they pull the ore car up. Once the ore car is on this side, it runs over this, and then it's locked. It can't roll back down. That's a safety. And the winch was up there. So, because handling and transferring ore is expensive and time consuming and slows you down, right? So they just use an ore car, a one continuous thing, lower the ore car down, winch the ore car up. Once it's on this side, just roll it all the way out to the surface. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Get that checked and then just stack them here and then someone up here to push them out.
Yeah. Because they took a lot up out of this. If you think of the amount that came out of that stope from here down, I mean, it was probably worth it. So yeah, that's why this is weighted.
It's like a check valve.
Yeah, exactly. It's a safety. So I wonder what the point of the cable was.
So this cable would be to pull this down, so you could have it down, and then you could lower all the carts back down. You can keep it down. That way someone didn't have to sit here, because you're not can't put your foot here to hold it down every time a car goes down. That's what I think they're up to with this cable right here.
Yeah, one continuous motion, no handling of ore. Just no ore transfers, just up and out, one smooth thing. I like it. It's different. It's something unique. So yeah, they obviously harvested all of the straight track for use in another mine. They wouldn't harvest the bent stuff because it's custom. But they harvested everything: pipe, wire, straight track, anything that could be used in another mine. Look at this beautiful portal here. And instead of sending pictures from inside the mine today, we're going to be live streaming as we go through this mine. Let's see. Let's wait until someone hooks up. What's up, Ed? Come on out. I'm waiting for Juicy. Where are you, Juicy? Hi, Juicy. Come on out. Say hello to Juicy. And there's Kevin and Bill. So let's go.
Howdy.
Yep.
Let's go on in.
And this is a live stream. And just to prove, got to get that in there. This is a beautiful portal. No, it's not the War Eagle. Yep, this is real life.
This is live.
Yeah, Kevin's asking if this is real life.
Real life?
Yeah.
It's real life, actually.
It is. How am I doing it?
Secrets.
Dude, even Juicy's like, I can't believe this.
No, it's true. It is live.
It is live.
Yeah, that's true.
What can we do to prove it's live? Well,
I don't know.
well, we're answering your questions in real life.
That's true.
So, you want to look back out? That's the entrance.
Watch your step.
Wait, what did he say, Eric? Oh my God, Eric breeds to see this? What? They're all trying to figure it out. Wilson directional antenna.